Alright, not a lot of DIY projects in here, but I'm going to show you how we designed and put together the guest room. Alright, so we've got this nice simple room, another blank slate, and we wanted to turn it into something really stylized and special for our guests. The inspiration for the look of the room came from the Hotel Sanders in Copenhagen. This is a gorgeous boutique hotel. We saw the picture of this room on Instagram posted by an influencer, and we loved it and wanted to match the look as close as we could. Our room already had the trim halfway up the wall, just like some of the other rooms, so that was easy to match, but the key was figuring out what shade of green this was. We even contacted the hotel and they weren't sure, but eventually I found a color that I thought was a pretty close match, which is Milkweed Pod by Behr. So I talked about my spray gun in another video, but this was actually the very first time I used it. It does take a little getting used to. There are a lot of different settings. My very first spot turned out a little splotchy, but once I got the right nozzle setting and got the hang of it, it really made the job go fast. This thing sprays quick, and for some reason doing this green color was a lot easier than when I did the white. I don't know why, but this one was a breeze. I sprayed just the bulk of the wall, not all the way to the edges, and then I just went back with a brush and filled in all the gaps right to the edges. So about a year ago, my favorite pair of shorts was starting to fall apart. I wore them to death, I wore them every day. They were Lucky Brand, they were Saturday stretch, they were awesome. So I put them in my closet and figured those would be my painting shorts. So I've been wearing them today, but I'm like on the ground and like moving all over the place. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea. Check it out. Yeah. Once the green was done, I did the trim all black. I started out with the smaller brush, but when doing this all the way around the room, I found that was a little difficult. It is actually a lot easier to use the bigger brush because it's pretty easy to get a straight line with that if you're just doing it by hand. And for the bottom, instead of taping it, I just used a little piece of cardboard, kind of just held it along the bottom, just masking as I went. Once the more precise top and bottoms were done, I just filled out the inside. And then that was it for the paint. So next was trying to match this cool bed frame. We found this wooden frame that has the cane webbing headboard. It's a little bit different color, but this is on Amazon right now for actually much cheaper than when I got it. Something fun I did in here was put the word board in that we can take down, and it comes with all the different letters, and then I can customize it whenever we have guests coming. Another fun thing we did was added a guest book. That way when people do come, they can leave a little note and we can remember who came and where they came from. You might remember this cabinet. It was an IKEA hack video I did here on the channel a few years ago, based on an expensive piece from Anthropologie that I just modified, and it ended up looking pretty darn close. So that ended up matching the vibe in here pretty good. So that's it, our boutique hotel inspired guest room. Alright, thanks for watching. That's pretty much it for the DIY house videos for now. I'm gonna get back into making more props and costumes now that we're all settled here. The next big project is gonna be tackling the garage, which is a huge mess right now. But I have some big plans of turning it into a full-blown DIY workshop / studio like I've done in the past. So stay tuned eventually for the full video on that. Alright, see you soon.